All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with me this afternoon. I'm Amy Radowski, and this is a special presentation from Clydesdale Media. Before we get started with our special guest, I'd like to remind everyone about some special offers from our sponsors. RX Smart Gear provides world-class jump ropes, grips, and other gear for us all. Use the discount code Clydesdale15 for 15% off your order at rxsmartgear.com. Mobility Movement is a program that teaches you how to increase your capacity to heal, reduce recovery time, and restore your nervous system to peak health. Everyone gets a 7-day trial. After the 7-day trial, our followers will get their first month free when they use the code Clydesdale free month at mobilitymvmnt.com. C4 Energy, delivering the most effective, best tasting, and highest quality products for you. You will get 25% off when you use the code Clydesdale at checkout at c4energy.com. So today on Meet the Athlete, we have a semifinal Molly McGrandy, and Molly will be participating in the Atlas game. So we would like to welcome you and thanks for joining us today. How are you, Molly?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So when did you first start CrossFit? I know that you've done 4 opens, but when did CrossFit kind of come into your life?
Yeah, so I think I'll be coming up on my 4th year anniversary in August. The first year I did the open, it was just kind of for fun. I had joined a CrossFit gym and wanted to be a part of, the Friday night lights and all the what comes with the open. And then I knew within, I would say, a few months of just doing the classes that I wanted to compete. So at that point, I had hired a coach, and he and I worked together for a couple years before I switched to Mayhem programming. But really, it's been a main focus of mine to compete for probably the last 3 years.
So you did the quarterfinals in 2021, and you were 322nd place, right?
Yep. Yes.
And then this year you were in 65th place in North America. What was the biggest? That's a huge change. What happened there?
It is. It was a big shock to me too. So, but I think it had, just everything changed. It was the switch of programming. My boyfriend and I took over an affiliate almost a year ago, July 1st. And at that time we had switched programming for the gym to Mayhem affiliate. And that was kind of around the time that my coach and I decided to part ways. He wanted to move on to kind of and Mayhem affiliate offers Mayhem Compete. So my boyfriend and I took the switch to that. So I think that is a huge part of it. It's just nice having that online community of girls, and I train by myself. My boyfriend and I are the only ones who really, are competing at kind of this level. And he has a corporate job. He works usually like a 9 to 5, and I don't. I run the gym. I coach. I personal train. I clean. My schedule is completely different than his, so I am in the gym by myself training. So just having that Mayhem community to kind of look at the leaderboard and see who I want to kind of keep up with and keep those times and kind of those scores in my mind as I'm training. I think that's been a huge push. I changed my sleeping habits. I changed my diet. I lost 12 pounds since kind of I would say the end of last season, just weight I didn't need, and it's way easier. So I think it was just a combination of a lot of things. It was the programming, it's the sleep, it's the diet, it's the just kind of the goals that I wanted this year. I had put on my phone background semifinals when the season began, and I made it.
Here we are. So what is a typical, like, so if you're coaching and managing the gym and doing all that aspect, when are you getting in your workouts? Between when you're coaching, or how does that work?
Yeah. So, kind of I would say a little bit of like an around 6:37. Get to the gym by 7:30 or 8. Have an hour or an hour and a half to hit a Metcon or two in the morning. And then I'm coaching from 9 to 10. And then I'm usually training or onboarding new members from 10 to 11. And then that's when I hit my second, like longer session with usually lifting and finishing up whatever Metcons I have. So I'm training a couple hours in the morning and then still in the morning, just going into the later afternoon, like 11 to 2 is usually when I can finish up my shower, and then I usually coach the rest of the evening. So that's when I'm getting it done. If I do happen to have a night off from coaching, usually Mondays and Wednesdays are I call them my early nights. I'm done coaching by 5 or 6. If there's a piece that I missed in the morning, like just didn't have the energy for it, then that's when I'll usually hit that second piece.
So what do you do to take a break from CrossFit? Or do
Wow.
you?
That is a great question. Right now, it's just kind of living, breathing CrossFit. I mean, my boyfriend and I had talked about before we took over the gym. Like, he's like, "Are you going to be able to like still enjoy training if we run a gym?" And um, the past couple months, there's been no break.
Sure.
But usually on the weekends I can hang out with friends, or luckily we're getting to the point where we have enough coaches that I get Sundays off.
Okay.
So I don't there's one day. But no, I would say the past month especially, just everyone kind of understands huge deal, especially just some girl from Saginaw, Michigan, who was 300 something last year and actually qualified. So the members and the coaches have been more than understanding and picking up the slack that that I've been, kind of focusing on training. So they've helped out with, cleaning the gym and picking up some extra classes so that um, I can get my training done.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly right. I think that you have to be 100% all in on something if to be that successful. I just know that every once in a while, sometimes it's like, you know what, I need that little mental break from all this thinking and of it.
Absolutely, yeah. And even when we registered for our semifinal, there was like a they asked for all your sizes and all these clothes, and a swimsuit was on that form, and I'm like, I don't swim, I don't know how to swim, I can't float. And the Atlas Games is at this venue that like is known for their, like, it's like an Olympic training center.
Mhm.
So I'm like, I have to learn how to swim in 7 weeks. So even on my off days or my active recovery or my actual rest day, I was at the pool swimming. So there was
Yeah.
and I took one day off like a couple weeks ago, and my boyfriend was like, "I think you need a full rest day. You're a lot nicer today." So yeah, having that mental break, that just that one day off it's nice. You
Yeah.
need it. You need it.
So it sounds like, well, the last I checked, we still only know of the two workouts, which is the complex and the legless rope climb. We still don't know the other ones. Is that right?
They were released
Oh,
on
good.
yeah, they were released on Friday and Saturday, kind of at weird times. I actually got a email from knew that they were announced. So I don't know if he was like checking the website constantly or what, but all 6 are released. So
Okay. How are you feeling about them?
I've been, um, of course I'm nervous.
Sure.
Of course I'm nervous, but I think that's a good thing, right? Pressure is a privilege.
Mhm.
Um, I'm really looking forward to, uh, what is it? I believe it's the second workout. So the second workout on Friday is 4 rounds for time of 24 toes to bar and 12 sandbag cleans. I was a gymnast in my gymnastics for 13 years. I've got the grip strength still, so I'm happy about that one. And even though I lost the weight, I'm still technically a bigger athlete. So that 100-pound sandbag is pretty light for me. So, and it's just grunt work. I love grunt work. I love, stuff that just hurts because, I feel like I can hurt just as much as the best of them. So I'm looking forward to that one. I think ones are, of course, the first workout has way too many front rack lunges, three rounds of some calories on the ski erg and parallel handstand push-ups, which I'm happy to see. I've been working hard on those. And then 90 feet of front rack walking lunges. So I'm going to light up those glutes the very first event, first day to get us through the weekend. And looking forward to the max event just because I feel like I've really focused.
Okay, sorry.
I'm back. Okay.
Okay.
I do prefer snatches over cleans, but I feel like I've come a long way in the cleans. So I'll be excited to get that one out of the way and to hit a max lift in front of a group of people is it's gonna be exciting.
Definitely.
And then that legless rope climb. I think that's something that I've actually never had I've never had access to a 15-foot rope in any of the gyms I've, we are actually in the basement of our old gym. We're kind of, we were past our lease and then our new building is still being finished. Just so many delays with construction and stuff. So I've been training in a basement. So no rig,
Okay.
no rope, no rings. So I've had to travel to like neighboring gyms. I actually linked up with one of the teens games athletes, Haley Rolfe out of Chesaning. Yeah, she just qualified for the game. She's amazing. Her mom's awesome too. To get some ring work, rope and stuff like that. So I'm I practiced that event as soon as it came out, and I got to the 8th rope climb and was just like hanging there. And they're like, yeah, you got it. Like, use your legs, like use your hips, Kip. And I'm hanging there. I'm shaking my head. I had to come back down and give it a few minutes and then finish it. But I was able to practice that one again a couple of days ago and made it through without having to stop. So I think I'm excited for that one. Just like for me, like,
yeah.
I know I can do it now, and I've put a lot of effort in.
Yeah, for sure. Just to showcase your hard work and what you've been practicing on. Just absolutely. And I'm looking so forward to watching you and to seeing that that big improvement and to seeing that highlighted on the big stage there. What do you think is going to be what will be your post semi meal / recovery?
Ooh, like when I'm all done, like on Sunday?
Yeah.
Probably a beer.
Okay.
And done. I haven't drank in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one will be enough. I don't know. I love probably pizza, a beer, and if we can find some like a cookie shop or donuts, or I'm a sucker for ice cream. Just like everything.
Well, I love this because this is what I've gotten from everybody so far: beer and pizza and ice cream for dessert. This sounds like the perfect recovery.
Yep.
So I think you'll see a lot of other athletes out there in Canada looking around for what the best pizza and ice cream places are. That's for sure.
Good.
Well, I wish you the best of luck, Molly. I'm looking forward, like I said, to watching you perform. And thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. It was awesome.
You bet. We'll see ya.